The farm is called Ashbank. It's 17,000 kilometres away from where we live now. It was on a quiet road. It had a long laneway. There was a house, steep roofed, whitewash walled, small windows, a concrete yard, often awash with mud, a shed, more sheds, a barn, a pit for grass, small fields, green, 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 green. Her earliest memories were of grass and trees. Close to Ashbank, there were 3 other farms, each a world complete and of its own. When she was old enough, she would walk to them with her little brother, who would hold the little finger on her hand because his hand was too small to clasp hers. The first farm was further down the laneway. Its owners, old and round, a husband and wife, a daughter and a son. The smell of oilcloth, bacon hanging from the rafters, cold water from a spring just outside the back door. She would be pulled onto a lap, the mother's lap, a shiny nylon housecoat, flowers. The brother would be pulled onto the daughter's lap. It was slippery and the laps were short, the legs were short. But if they managed to stay on the laps and talk, there would be some bread and butter or a sweet. Sometimes the son and daughter could be heard arguing as they made their way about the yard. They milked cows by hand there. The son spoke a language that she couldn't understand. But they were safe and welcome. Their school photographs sat on a framed mantelpiece in the living room, next to a tin with kittens on it and a bowl of very, very old fruit. Sometimes the mother would pull out an old toy, a kind of skittle game. second house near Ashbank was dilapidated, crumbling, with ivy, a lot more mud. And yet, inside, on the sitting room to the left, there was a single red light bulb in a raffia shade and a kind of bar, a cocktail shaker, some red vinyl armchairs, pictures of beaches far away. And she was nearly, just old enough once, perhaps on the occasion of her sister's birth, she and her brother were offered champagne and orange juice. One of the men lived there, had been in the Navy. He was a cook. And the other was a cattle dealer from up north. He wore a grey overcoat. He would visit their parents, their mother in particular, mid-morning sometimes. And they would drink tea and talk and talk. She and her brother would run to him, sure that he would have something for them in his pockets. They would pat him down. And the toffees would be produced. The third farm didn't feel like a farm at all. It was a house, a pointed roof. It seemed to her to be surrounded by sweet peas. And inside seemed to be all carpet, wall to wall, as they said. Her parents grew pigs. And one year, all the pigs were butchered in the kitchen. The room was filled with pieces of pig. The neighbour in the third house particularly liked to make brawn. So her mother sent the children to her house with the pig wrapped in a blanket and placed in a doll's pram. She remembers reaching the garden gate at the place of the sweet peas and seeing her sweet neighbour bending over the flower beds. She greeted them and asked, "Now what is that you have there, my two children?" And they lifted the hood on the pram, the blanket, and watched their neighbours startle at the sight of the severed pig's head. Later she would tell the story laughing and remember what a lovely brawn it made. The two small children live 17,000 kilometres away now. The little girl will never return. She knows better. The brother has been back. Their parents have been back. Sometimes, if she doesn't catch herself, the girl in her mind returns to the laneway. She can see every stone, every puddle, from the point of view of a 5-year-old. She is forever walking 5, 10, 15 steps in the laneway between the houses and the sheds. She never enters the houses. She pauses under the tree where her rope swing used to be. The neighbouring house, down the laneway. Who lives there now? The mother is gone, the father is gone. The brother and the sister are no longer on the farm. They retired to bungalows in the village. The house with the little Spanish bar and the mud and the ivy. Is a luxurious retreat. The sailor and the cattleman, long dead. And the third house with the sweet peas and the pig's head is a yoga retreat, an ashram, all open plan, lentils where the peppermints used to be, wall-to-wall carpet gone.